Hi, Richard Gladwell here from Sail World, here with Phil Quinn. He launched the first VX, sailed in New Zealand yesterday. How did that go, Phil?
Yeah, it went really well. Had perfect conditions for a debut, about 8 to 10 knots. Boat launched really easily. Basically everything went together like a jigsaw puzzle. Had the help of Brad Davies here, so it was just the two of us, all completely new to the boat, and rigged up perfectly. Beautiful little sail, everything went up and down very nicely. And just clicked together like a jigsaw puzzle.
What sort of conditions were you out in yesterday?
It was about 8 to 10 knots, a couple of little holes in the wind occasionally. But yeah, sort of good flat conditions, the typical little chop that you get out here. A little bit of the sort of northeasterly like breeze, but and very warm, very warm.
So how did the VX get delivered to you?
So I got shipped out of Savannah, roll on, roll off. It was about I think 4-week shipping time from Savannah, and arrived last Sunday and got delivered to me on a Tuesday. So and within the week I've been able to go for a sail.
So what gear comes with the VX? I mean, what's the concept behind the whole class?
So the package that Brian's put together, Brian Bennett out of Savannah, he's put together, his whole principle is the KISS approach, keep it simple. But basically the package he's put together is a road trailer, aluminium. Basically you get the VX1 boat, which has got an aluminium keel. It's a weight assisted dinghy. You got a carbon mast, carbon boom and a pole, all from Southern Spars, carbon rudder blade and a set of sails from Norths, and top and bottom covers. And that whole kit and caboodle is basically delivered to you, and you can be sailing within 2 or 3 days.
So what's the all-up weight of the boat in terms of being able to trail it and that sort of thing?
The all-up weight on the trailer is about 400 kilos. Sailing weight of the boat is 200 and something odd kilos with the mast, boom, sails and all those. And you can basically cover it with either 2 or 3 people. So there's even a guy in Oz, Andrew York, who's been out single-handed in 20 knots. So quite a versatile boat.
So what conditions did you have yesterday, and who were you racing against?
So the first race we raced against the ACATs in about sort of 8 knots, and on a 10-minute beat, they were about 45 seconds ahead of us at the top. The second race we lined up against the Elliott 5.9s and the Flying 15s, and we're probably on pace with the Elliott 5.9s on those sorts of conditions. But early days, so we've got a lot of work to do to get this boat up to speed.
And what's your program with the VX from here?
So the program here, I mean, the big milestone this side of Christmas was to get the boat delivered and all kitted up and have a bit of a debut this weekend at Akarana. Next year we're going to start off at Napier with the New Year's Regatta, and then hopefully line up some demos leading through February, March and April. The idea is to sail out of Akarana probably once a month or as need be, and then be a little bit mobile and take the boat where the demand is.
So where do you see the boat fitting into the New Zealand market?
I think anybody who's got an appeal for a one design class that's actually got some speed and almost the next skiffy. I mean, this boat he's designed the class rules that it's extremely tight. The only thing you're allowed to change is the sail manufacturer. Everything else has to be fixed in a certain position, which takes away some vagaries out of the one design sort of box rule type concepts that you have in some classes. And I think anything where you're looking for crew numbers anywhere between 2 and 3, so it's not massive crew numbers. You can sail with a husband and wife team, or take a couple of mates out, and you don't get penalised by having excess weight. There's actually no weight limit in the class, so you also don't have to diet and not enjoy sailing.
So the spinnaker's coming out of a launcher in the bow. How did you find that?
It's extremely easy. It's a single line pull and retrieval system, much what you see on the 49ers. And it's got a massive mouth right up front, so it's I think it's the largest one I've seen on a dinghy of this sort of size to basically retrieve that Jenica.
Are you taking much water through there or not?
You get a little bit, but basically it's a big flat dish cockpit, so it's only a real decent wave that you'll take through there. But because it's such a wide cockpit at the back, it just washes straight through. There's nothing to stop it.
Okay, well thank you very much. All the best.